We're going to Kenya. What's up, wanderers? In this video, we're going to tell you everything we did to prepare for our trip to Kenya.
From our visas to travel insurance and how much this trip is actually going to cost us.
So, if you're South African thinking about going to Kenya, this is your full checklist.
Let's go.
Many people have been asking us why Kenya. And here's a little bit of backstory for anyone who's new here and for everyone who hasn't been following. We essentially tried the digital nomad thing for the whole of last year, and it was tougher than we expected. So we decided to come back home to South Africa, and yeah,
and coming back didn't mean that our travels ended. It just means that we needed to take a different approach to it. So we thought, why not explore a country that we've been wanting to, and our first East African country.
Yes. So we are going to Kenya. We are going to Mombasa.
Let's get into the visa segment. So if you've been following along on TikTok, you would know in our visa series that Kenya is a visa-free country for South Africans. So we're very fortunate in that regard that we don't have to pay any visa fee. But for those who are not South African, there is a website, the Kenyan website, and you go and see how much your eligibility and how much it actually costs you is between $30 to $50. So with us, we were fortunate we didn't have to fill in a form, or we didn't have to pay anything.
Yeah. So let's talk about something very important when you're traveling. That is travel insurance. So we were never told about this before we started trying out digital nomad and traveling the world, but it is very important because lots of things happen on the road, emergencies, travel mishaps, you lose things, and it's always best to be covered. So we use Safety Wing. We'll put the link in the description below. You can browse through their website and find the perfect cover for you. For us, it costed us 2,000 Rand for the week for both of us, which is cheap considering we'll be doing lots of activities and lots of water sports, which could lead to injuries. So
Hopefully not.
hopefully not. But yes, the link is in the description. Check it out.
Let's talk about money. So the Kenyan shilling to rand is 7:1. So every 1 rand is 7 Kenyan shillings. So one of the best hacks that we found was using
our cards. So we have these FNB global cards, and the best thing is you don't have to tell your bank that you're traveling. It's in dollars, or you can choose any big currency such as pounds, whatever you want. And the best thing for us was that it gives us 10 free lounge visits internationally per year, and we've made use of that.
Additionally, we're also bringing a small amount of US dollars with us. It's not an easy currency, the Kenyan shilling, to get in South Africa, but dollars is widely used, so we thought, why not just take the best of both?
Yeah, so we'll essentially, if we go on day trips, we might pay the tour guide in dollars, or we might tip in dollars. Also, if you're looking for some currency exchanges, we do know someone who does it. We'll put the page or link in the description as well. The process is smooth. You just say how much you want to change, get it done. It can be delivered to you. You can pick it up, anything.
Yeah.
But he's been our go-to guy since back then when we went to Thailand, when we went here.
Yeah.
So yeah, having cash is also a good thing.
Most important thing, costs. So let's start with flights. We are flying from Johannesburg to Mombasa, which is one of the coastal airports in Kenya. We are not flying into Nairobi, so generally prices will be a little bit more, but we'll tell you about that now. We also used one of our favorite platforms to book, which is TravelStart, and we will put the link in below. And this is where we find our cheap flights and one of our travel hacks that we love using.
Yeah, so the flights costed us 8,130 Rand each, totaling 16,259 Rand. We'll put like a table above. So let's talk about other costs as well. Accommodation is another big one. So we booked at Flamboyant Diani Beach, which is a hotel located on the beach. We can put the link in the bio as well. And that costed us 7,012 Rand for the entire week, which is quite cheap. And then onto visas. As we mentioned before, we do not require visas as South Africans, so that's a big zero. And then we spoke about travel insurance, which costed us 2,100 Rand for both of us for the entire week. And then airport transfers, which is, well, we budgeted at 1,500 Rand. So this would include traveling from home to Johannesburg airport, and then from Mombasa airport to the hotel, and then back again. So in total, our total cost is 26,871 Rand.
For both of us.
Yes, which
If
is
there's
cheap.
anything else that we, will add, we will give you like a full breakdown.
Yeah. We'll be able to say what we spent on food, what we spent on activities, drinks, and maybe transport.
Yeah.
Once we do those activities. But yeah. So, you're probably wondering at this point, what should I pack? Well, this is everything we're gonna pack. Starting with our essentials. This is our medical aid kit. Keeps everything that we need in case of emergency, such as painkillers, electrolytes, etc.
Then we have our charger bag, very important. This just keeps all our cables, everything that we may need on the trip, so make sure you have that.
Then we bought these, which are waterproof phone covers in case we go snorkeling and we do water activities to keep our phone safe and we can record.
Yes. Then we have just our toiletry bag. So 2 things we must recommend that you take with is mosquito repellent and sunscreen. No matter where you go, always take it with you.
Then my essential is always keeping this on me. So we keep our passports safe, our IDs, our bank cards, cash, everything goes in here and it's on us at all times.
Yeah. And then when we actually travel, this is where we keep the passports and, our cards, copies of our accommodation, whatever other documents that we may need, it just stays in here.
And of course, I can't forget, we need our Springbok t-shirts to proudly represent South Africa.
Wherever we go.
Let's go. In the Kenya series, we'll be telling you everything we actually did there and how much it costed us. So follow along and subscribe so you don't miss it.
Bags packed, visa sorted.
Let's go to Kenya.